What's up guys, Massey here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to FUT Champions weekend number 2, my teams and also the rewards we're playing for this weekend. And my team is a little bit better than it was last week. I've actually upgraded a lot of players and completely changed the way I was going to go, mainly because of the requirements, but the players I've got now, they're pretty damn good. And in the background right now will be my rewards from weekend number 1. Unfortunately, I only managed to play 32 games of the 40. I got gold 3. I think I got 21 wins out of 32 games or something. It could be a lot better than that. I noticed myself, I lost a lot of poor teams, and the teams I did beat, they're a lot better than mine. And I think overall, I got around 60,000 coins worth of stuff, including the coins I got on top of the pack. So overall, not a bad weekend, but definitely this week, I'm aiming for the 40 games and hopefully can push for elite. But before we get started guys, as always, if you could drop a like to this video and show your support, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, let me know what rank you're aiming for weekend number 2. And finally, if you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in that description box. It was a how to get the player of the month Human Son the squad building challenge for quite a reasonable price. So first up, before we get into my team, I'm going to show you the weekend league details and the prizes by ranking. So again, number 1 will get 250k, one ultimate team of the week pack, which we do know now contains 11 team of the week players from that week, all gold, and they're all tradable. And 4 jumbo rare players packs, which I think are 100k packs. But my target again is going to be Elite 3. 70,000 coins, 1 premium team of the week pack, which is 3 team of the week players, and also a jumbo rare players pack again. Here's 100k. I will quickly skim through the rest of them though, just in case you want to check them. And the requirements this week are going to be maximum of 6 players in your starting 11 from the same league and minimum team chemistry 90. And now we move on to weekend number 2, my squads. The main one I'm going to be using is going to be this one, which I'll go through in a second. It's a 4-3-1-2. First time using this formation on FIFA 17, and so far on online seasons, I've loved it. So starting off with the goalkeeper and the defenders. In goal, we've got an 86 rated German goalkeeper by the name of Bernd Leno, who plays for Bayer Leverkusen, of course, in the Bundesliga. So 86 rated this year, 85 diving, 83 reflexes, 86 positioning, 86 handling, and 80 kicking. And he sent me back 18,750 coins. Again, 5 games, 5 wins, and I think I only conceded like 1 goal in all 5 games. A great goalkeeper, I really do rate him. And in the clips, there'll be a fantastic penalty save and an awesome rebound save from that penalty. And last weekend, I did have quite a big issue with my goalkeeper in Hugo Lloris, so hopefully now this week, Leno does do the job. Then we go on to the right back, a player that does stay in the team from last week's squad, Hector Bellerin from Arsenal. He is my go-to right back in the Premier League right now, but that is simply the fact I have not tried or packed Kyle Walker. I may use Klein at some point. You can have any right back of your choice if you decide to make this team, but 45 games, 2 goals and 4 assists. Was very impressed last week with him. Then go to right centre back Kurt Zouma, 17 games, 0 goals, 0 assists, but he is a monster. So on top of him being 6'3", he's got a 73 pace, 80 defending and 81 physical. I mean, for a player it doesn't really cost too much. I really like him in game, and again, as a monster, he can barge people off the ball for fun. Then we go to left centre back, a player that I recently used, and that is Omar Toprak, again from Leverkusen, just like Leno. 6'2", 5-star week for a centre back is the dream. Like seriously, it's a really nice thing having on a centre back, because now if you want to clear the ball with his left foot or right foot, if he has to hit with his left and he had 2-star weak foot, it could go anywhere, but 5-star weak foot, left foot or right foot, he can be very comfortable. I've kept basic chemistry style. I know a lot of people go for anchor and stuff, but 76 pace, 86 defending, 75 physical. For me, basic, it does the job. And the final defender is going to be the left back, the Brazilian, again from Bayer Leverkusen, Vendel. 86 pace, 78 dribbling, 73 defending, 72 physical, and 72 passing. 5'9", high medium work rates, left foot, 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. I was going to go with Alaba and Boateng instead of Toprak and Vendel, but to be honest, the price difference is huge and I wasn't really willing to spend that much because I have spent a lot, as you can see in that cam. But let's start off with the first midfielder, which is going to be, let's start off with Jordan Henderson. And his stats are really nice on card, and he's a workhorse in game. The one reason I really like him is because he's got 93 stamina in game, and in a competitive environment, like competitive games, the stamina for me in midfielders in particular is very important. So Henderson, he fits that bill absolutely perfectly, as well as having high work rates. Also, he can shoot, he can pass. he does most things well. And the central midfielder is going to be my favourite midfielder on the game, N'Golo Kante. He's only 5'7", don't let that put you off. He's not very tall, but he gets around so well. Medium-high work rate. He's a pit bull in that midfield. And I will show you my instructions I have on him in just a moment. But Kante is a fantastic player. And if he gets an inform, I'll definitely pick up his ones to watch card. And the final midfielder, actually final centre midfielder, is going to be Gonzalo Castro from Borussia Dortmund. Like Henderson, very well-rounded. He is only 5'8". I thought he was a little bit tall on that, but in-game so far for me has worked very well. Then we go on to Cam, and it's my first legend for FIFA 17, Brian Laudrup, and he looks fantastic. He did cost me 566,000 coins. So far, played 5 games, getting 1 goal and 4 assists from that Cam role. 87 pace, 88 dribbling, 83 shot, and 80 passing. High-low work rate, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He is one of the reasons I did not buy Boateng and Alaba, but I think I've made the right choice in getting him instead of like Zola, because Laudrup for me, his stats are actually better than his brother despite him being lower rated. But Brian Laudrup, I'm really looking forward to seeing how well he does this weekend. Now, this is where I built a team around. These two strikers, one is a right forward, but Raheem Sterling, player of the month, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So starting off with Sterling, he was in my team last week, and I think as a striker, like, if you've used this card, you know how good his shooting really is. So first time playing him striker so far, it's just the 5 games I've played him up front, and overall, I think most games have been right middle, right wing. So 47 games, 35 goals, and 15 assists. Now, so far, so good with him at striker. If it does go bad, I can swap him out for any Premier League striker that links to centre midfielder. So for right now, I am pleased with him. If it doesn't go too well, again, though, I have got a plan B. Then we got into his partner in crime, and this guy, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, he was my super sub last week. I was like, you know what, let's treat myself. Let's splash some cash or some virtual currency on getting the main man. He did cost me, though, 295,000 coins. So putting it into some kind of perspective, Aubameyang last weekend, he was there for 6 games as a lone player, and in them 6 games, he scored 8 goals, but all them 6 games he was subbed on after the 80th minute. So if you add it all up, he probably managed to get himself, say, them 8 goals in like 200 minutes in-game after additional time, extra time that was all taken into consideration. So Aubameyang, 5 games, 9 goals in divisions. Here's a machine. So our 2 strikers have got 96 pace and 95 pace on the card stats, which is fantastic. The rest of the team looks very solid, very pacey, and the right strength in the right areas. My bench is looking like this. Butland, Jordi Alba, Eric Bailly, Nainggolan, Douglas Costa, Antoine Griezmann, and the main man, Musa. But I don't think I'll be bringing on Musa and Griezmann too much. I think the main person probably like Nainggolan maybe, just in case Castro gets a little bit tired. And my plan B does look like this. Right now, this was going to be a squad builder. It still may be in the near future, but it does include player of the month Sterling as well as player of the month Heung-min Son. But that is just plan B if things really don't go too well. I'm confident this week my first team will do the business. But anyway, let's get into some gameplay and show you what Laudrup, Aubameyang and Raheem Sterling can do as a trio. And now we move on to the goals I got with the team. So again, like I mentioned before, 5 games, 5 wins, all on online seasons, which I don't really play, but now I think I can start sweating it out as very good like practice for FUT Champions every single weekend. And in them 5 games, I'm pretty sure there's 2 or 3 rage quits, so Aubameyang's goal to game could have been even better. First of all, Aubameyang and Sterling. For me, it's the dream combo. Very pacey, big man, small man. Sterling has the 4-star skill moves. Aubameyang, he's just tall, very quick, and not many people can catch up to him on this game. He's like a player that he's very strong, very quick, very tall. He's a perfect combination of a striker for Ultimate Team, and I think his price is really expensive now, but it's because you won't come against him too much, to be honest, because he's a player that like needs 300,000 coins for an 86. Some people may be like, you know what? I can get a legend for that, which I totally understand, but Aubameyang for me is a legend on this game. Then we got on to Aubameyang himself. The man was a super sub last week, and now he's my main striker in my team, because I was like, you know what, 300,000 coins, if I get 80,000 coins again like I did this week from like the packs and stuff, that is a good return. After 3 or 4 weeks, it'll pay off for Aubameyang alone. So it's a player I'll probably keep in my club for every single week, and if things work out well, it's probably my go-to team every single weekend. I also want to point out the stamina in this midfield in this squad is crazy good. I think I think Castro's like 83 or 81, whatever it is. That's not too fantastic, but Kante has got 94 stamina. Jordan Henderson, 93. Like, that is just the right-hand side or centre midfield. That is crazy. Like, there's not many people that can be lasting that long in the game in opposition's teams. So that may be a key factor in winning that midfield battle. Right there was the double save by Leno, which was pretty damn sick. Then we got to actually talk about Leno. He's an awesome goalkeeper. So far, my experience with him is he's a much better goalkeeper than Hugo Lloris was last week. And also, for me, Jack Bullen isn't fantastic, but I don't know. I've not really used him too much to have a proper comparison. But Aubameyang is not just good in the box. He's good at heading, but also can unleash a kraken just like this. Veron wins the ball very high up. And look at that, a thunderbolt into the top of the net. So he can do everything. He's a bit of a boss, to be honest. And here's a really lucky goal. It's a bit of BS, to be honest, but he gets it, and the front flip celebration is there to cap it all off. The final bit, though, my target this week is going to be Elite 3. I feel more confident about this team. I could be against a high level of opposition this week because there's less time to qualify, which is a good point. But I think Elite 3, 30 wins out of 40. I think that's doable this week, although hopefully we'll get off to a good start at 1 AM, which already would have passed by the time this video goes live. So guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button and show your support. Also in the comments below, let me know what rank you're aiming for this week. And if you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.